An arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I, weasel thief, hereby bequeath a my Mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama.
Oh, sorry.
Little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Oni Kabuto, raise your heart.
To a world beyond the storm of rosy skies.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a...
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of...
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon?
Okay, Bull Chugger, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Really?
Fine. My compadre wouldn't lie to me. I can handle the truth. Rock on, Mini Melon. Rock on.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Ito and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of...
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikabito in the song. Having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it. Was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't, if there was no injured animals, then that means there was no...
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock...
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about...
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Jogan had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested... Wait, where is that guy anyway?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. As for the other two...
The fact that these busy people... Ito, what can I say?
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. A lot of people only showed up because they knew she'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure to find a way to get her on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryo Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The puppy union was a joint venture between us and the Yashi. We saved some lives.
I was more worried about the potential... If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work.
Really?
Times have changed. We and Naruka, so it's not necessarily a bad thing if... Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. And she seems to...
Whoa.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So I am here to see what on earth it was all...
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation. I've never heard the name...
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true. So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician?
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass?
If it cannot be avoided, I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.